Hello and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod, and here we are, day 3856, with a reptile cover coming on the horizon. Ugh. I feel like that should just be changed to something, I don't know, worthwhile, like another heroic token. It's so rude of me, but he's champ rewards and that's it. That's right? Right. Okay, what are we here for today? To crash some Titans. And a real quick tidbit, you saw who the new 2-star is coming? Feel free to plug your ears here. In 3, 2, 1, it's Electro. Classic Electro. Like the actual old Electro. You know, Max Dillon. You know, that guy. Comic book version. Not the movie version with Andrew Garfield. Just, throwing that out. 2-star Electro coming soon, so that way we'll have more feeders for 3 stars, which means quicker ascension rewards, better everything for us, honestly. Building up that upside down pyramid that we work with. Anyways, here we go. Story. Deadpool Daily. Crashing Titans. We got 2 different Titans to crash today, 1 character to use. Let's see who it is. First off, we're going to go against 4-star Iron Man. If you notice, just, a little bit of looky-loo here, you can see he kind of nerfed him for this fight. They said, his big red, we're just going to put that at level 1, because if they put it much higher, it's going to be really hard and, just not fair. I don't even want to say it's not fair. It's just, they don't want to cause him much trouble. His black and his blue are more like support mechanics, and they get him a lot of red. And, well, with that being said, if he gets a lot of red and uses a level 5 version of that red on you, you best believe you're going to feel it, if not die. Let's go back to the origins of 4-star Iron Man. He is a much earlier 4-star in the game. He came out way long ago, more than half the game's life ago, easily. When he came out, his red was pretty much his signature, which was kind of, if you think about it, it's pretty much the 4-star version of Ares green, right? Ares move Onslaught does damage based on how many green AP you have and uses all of it. Iron Man's red does the same thing, although it has a higher entry cost to cast it. It's the same thing though, just a lot of damage and expelling all of that color AP, in this case red. His black, called Overdrive, deals some damage to himself, but generates you at level 5 up to 9. I want to say it's 9? I think it's 9 red AP. At level 3, it will generate you 6. It's still good. It's not a bad thing whatsoever. And then finally there's his blue, which it changes the greens tiles out there to red tiles, so it kind of hurts Hulks, hence the Hulk Buster. Hey Mark, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. So the blue changes greens to reds, and at the same time puts out some protect tiles. So it definitely hurts any enemy Hulk players or many other characters in the game, let's be honest. Both the blue and the black are great ways to get red AP and feed into that big old giant fist of a move, which is his red. That's 4-star Iron Man in a nutshell. Is he hard? No. Is he meta? No. Basically, the idea is just don't let him get extra red. You're not going to be able to stop all of it because his black and blue are helping him. Just do what you can. Get through it. You can do it. A little bit of protection might help, might go a long way. Or if you have somebody to steal AP. But really, it's just about muscling through and getting it done before he does you in. Sounds simple, right? Like, that's the game in a nutshell, but kind of, I don't know, it's kind of what this is. Ready? Who we get to use against him? Riri Williams. And we can use our 5-star or our 4-star. For some reason, Riri Williams is bugged where we basically get to use either version we want. Now, I'm going to use the 4-star because, as we do on this channel, we don't use 5 stars unless it's something like Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. and it's those really hard fights. But honestly, we'll use our 4 stars every day of the week because I want to make sure we're providing ideas and solutions for everybody. Let's get rid of these boosts. Don't need those. 4-star Riri Williams, or Ironheart, was introduced into Marvel Puzzle Quest a long while back. Not not like a giant amount of time long after 4-star Hulkbuster, honestly. It was maybe a year later, something like that. I'm kind of guesstimating in my head here based on the timeline. When she debuted into the game, I learned a thing or two about her. I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know this character existed. But I had to read it up. As I do with every new character I've never come across before, I Google it and try to learn what I can. I'm sorry, Mark. What's up, buddy? Oh, okay. I can send you an invite at some point here. Here, a matter of fact, if you want to send, if you want to join, here, real quick, let me just jump out of here. This is for Mark, everybody. So if you're watching, Mark, there you go. Just search for that alliance right there. We'll let you in, and feel free to, let me know your name in the chat. Okay, you're like in this Twitch chat here or our YouTube chat. Let us know what your name is, and I'll accept your invite or your application. That's what I should be saying. Anyways, back to this. Riri Williams, Ironheart. 4-star Riri Williams was introduced into Marvel Puzzle Quest, quite some time ago, a little after 4-star Hulkbuster. And she came in with a whole new set of toys, but a lot of it revolves around, you guessed it, this red. This red is a little pricey at 11, but it's super good. It's no joke. For 11 red, you get to deal damage to both the non-target enemies. In other words, the two people in the back. And it's a good amount of damage too. It's not a joke. Or you could basically deal double that damage to the one person in front if it's the only person remaining. So you're never really shortchanged on your damage for output on this ability. It's a really good bang for your buck. It's a good nuke. Her blue helps you get there, well, even more efficiently. For 9 blue, which is decently priced for what it does, you deal some damage, but more importantly, you attract 4 random basic or enemy special tiles to the center, and then you convert them into red charge tiles. So in other words, if you think about that, a little tiny 2x2 red charge square is now in the middle. If there's any red tiles around them, the third tile out from each of those, you're automatically making a red match. And that means you're automatically taking all that red charged AP for yourself. It's a really good ability, gets you red AP almost guaranteed. Can't quite guarantee it, but it happens pretty often. And then finally, there's the green. The green is not that important, but at the same time it is. It can really make or break certain situations, but I like to focus on the nuke. Let's just call it what it is. But let's put up to 5 so you can see. For 8 green, you deal a decent amount of damage to the target. They go airborne for 3 turns. Remember, when you're airborne, you can't be targeted by really anything, except unless the ability specifically says so. If there are at least 4 enemy special tiles on the board, she goes airborne as well for a turn. Now, most people don't like it when you get set airborne, unless you have some sort of ability to cash in on. Like if one of your allies says something when an ally goes airborne. But that's very, very niche. In this case, sending the enemy airborne for 3 turns is a good thing. Oh, Shadow 680. Good to know, Mark. Okay, man, I'll look out for you. So that's Riri Williams, or Ironheart in a nutshell, in the 4-star version. I highly suggest just focusing on her like you see here. 553. The green isn't going to do you that much good. It kind of gives you some breathing room. You can get some matches in. In other words, gather some AP, but you're not going to be doing any damage to them while they're doing up there in the air. So it's good as a breather, and that's about it. Otherwise, I'd rather just put all your points into ways to get red AP, this blue, and ways to spend the red AP efficiently. Okay? If you're going to use any sort of support, by the way, something to get you more red AP is a good thing. So like the Chimichanga is probably one of the only good red feeders out there. But you could use a blue feeder as well, so you could always throw on Wong. Wong is good at providing more blue AP when you make matches. Obviously, if you have the Power Stone, throw that on for free powers or abilities. I'm just going to keep her, well, au naturel, birthday suit sort of thing. Just nice and you know, support free. You don't really need it to beat them, but more importantly, if you have it, you can abuse it. I'm just going to go ahead and do it like this. If you have the 5-star decently leveled, then you don't even need help with this. You ready? Ooh, I'm almost wasn't ready. Animations. Woo, there we go. Animations are on. Let's get in there. Riri Williams versus Tony Stark. Ironheart versus Hulkbuster. Let's get into it. There's a match 4 of Reds. There's no reason not to do that. Now, as I do on a lot of the streams, I try to get all the animations shown when it comes to these crashes. So this is no exception. I'm going to try to get all the animations out there. Might take a little bit of damage doing so, but I mean, we barely ever get to see these animations at play. Let's have fun with them. I don't see a good one, so let's go with that purple. Of course they take the green, even though they don't use green. Go there. Takes the black. He's going to use the black too. There's 2 sets of reds. I'll take I guess I'll take that red. Don't take the blue. Okay, he's doing overdrive. It means he gets some automatic red AP. And of course he took the blue. I was totally gunning for that. Oh well. He'll totally take that red over on the right side, so I'll set this up so I can take the green next. There you go, big old repulsor punch. Normally you should be scared of that, but since they made it level 1, it's not that heavy of a hitter. A little more blue, a little more green, and we'll have all the animations. That'll be nice, right? We'll take that. We're gonna get to see all his animations. Look at that, all 3 of Hulkbuster's animations right there. Thanks, computer, for showing off. I don't see any blue or green. I see not even any red. I'm just gonna do this for some cascades. There you go. I got plenty of red now. If we need to win the match, we can at any time. Or you could just take all the blue, sir. Don't mind us. Okay, need a little bit of green. Let's get rid of some of the enemy tiles. Repulsor. Boop. And of course it didn't take many of the tiles. I'll take this green. Hey look, we're going to be able to knock them out airborne. Okay, we're only going to get the blue and the green animation out of this one. We'll do the red one next fight. Boom. Uppercut him into the sky. Red one will come on this fight. Against 3-star human torch. Didn't we just fight him like last week? It was with Medusa. We did. It's the same fight, but look what they did to his red again. They nerfed it down to 1. They didn't want him killing you with his fireballs. Honestly, it's not a lot to be afraid of. Yes, it's damaging. Cost 8, but they bring it down to 6. Well, no. I mean, when you use it at 8, you destroy 2 red tiles and actually gain the AP for it. So, in my head, you only need 6 more red to fire it again. And that's so, like, the first firing is more expensive, but after that, subsequent ones only cost 6. You see what I'm saying? Because you just gained 2 red AP out of it. That's just me doing fuzzy math in my head. His black Inferno gets rid of a little bit of yellow, blue, purple AP to make it happen, but he doesn't really care. He's creating a bunch of attack tiles, 8 of them to be exact, or up to 8, in the squares surrounding the middle 4 tiles. Kind of convenient for the magnetic repulsors, if you ask me. And finally, green is probably one of his best abilities, the Flame Jet. For 5 green, put out a 1-turn repeater, and it loses 1 green AP per turn, but it does an amount of damage based on how much green AP you have in reserve, up to like a max of 10 if I remember correctly. Anyways, he shouldn't be a problem. He's a very old character. 3-star Human Torch came out way long ago, like in the some of the first 3 stars to come around. Ready? Let's get into it. And we're not using the 5-star. That's just silly. Okay. Do we even need to heal her? Yeah, I should. When we get the health packs to spare, let's go. Okay, the idea is to get the reds this time. Let's see if they let us do it. First, I'll just take some of the greens because, you know, he don't need them. We don't really need the flame jet firing. Just, it's a bit much. Take that. I'm hoping for the red cascade. How about red cascade? No. How about, oh, red, I'll take it. So he's already got his Inferno out. A little annoying, but we'll deal with it. For our troubles, we can get some red AP though. We got plenty of health to soak this. We can outlast this, right? We got 9 red AP already. We just need 2 more. Take what? Some blue? Probably some blue. And there it is. The red came with it. So now you can watch the death of Johnny Storm by remote control gauntlets. Whoop. There we go. Just booped him out of here. There goes Johnny. Poor Johnny. Okay. That is Riri Williams' 2 Crashes of the Titans against Hulkbuster and Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch. That's really it for her. If you have the 5-star one, you don't have a problem with this. But if you have the 4-star, you probably still don't have a problem with it. Just make sure to set that green lower than your blue and red if you have the choice. If she's champ, that is. I highly suggest it. What was that, Mark? I missed something there. Bye, Johnny. Yeah, Johnny didn't last too long. Poor dude. All right, that's all I got for you on this one. We got some animations out of it. We got to see all of what they had to offer, thankfully. I'll see you guys really soon. We have our new 2-star coming in real soon, Electro. Be kind of cool to see him. Maybe we'll do something for him soon enough. But more importantly, within a couple of weeks, we'll have Jubilee's Jubilee entering the latest Legends as well. Thanks for joining me, Mark. Have a good one. Good night, everybody.